traditional child's pose. If you'd rather stay with extended, you know that's your choice. But for traditional, we'll take the knees together. The arms rest along the sides of your body. And as we're moving into Ajna, the third eye chakra, we want that third eye, that space between the eyebrows, to ground either on a block to your mat, or maybe even to your hands. Third eye is your seat of enlightenment and intuition. This is your inner knowing, your connection to your inner light. The basic right of this chakra is to see, not just in the physical sense, but to see what you know is true. A wise woman once said, we don't see things as they are, we see them as we are. As you move through this next portion of practice, I invite you to keep your eyes closed so that you may tune in deeper to this sense of the third eye. We'll keep all the postures close to the ground so that you might do this more safely. As you inhale, slowly shift forward to your tabletop. We'll move mindfully into setting up gate latch pose. So for this pose, we'll take our right leg straight out from our right hip. 5 toes facing forward, shoulders stacked over your hips. Right, now if you're moving with your eyes closed, be really mindful to just move slowly. It's a totally different experience with the eyes closed, but it's such an enriching experience if you lean into it and you go for it. So once you find this posture, just notice all the muscles that are helping to support your bones, your structure, to maintain this balance. You can stay proudly here. If you'd like to move into a side body stretch, take your right fingers, let them just guide down the right leg towards the outside of that right foot, and sweep your left arm overhead, bicep towards your ear. You might press the back of your left shoulder blade behind you and rotate your eyes, if they were open, up towards the ceiling. Breathe into the space alongside the left rib cage. Stretch out of the left hip. Feel this. Notice the strength of the other senses when the eyes are closed. Take one more breath here. As you inhale, slowly lift up. Keep pressing into the outside edge of that right pinky toe side of the foot. We'll find a chest expansion, hands behind the back. Weave your knuckles together. Now if you're closing your eyes, take a little peek in front of you and see if you have anything in your way. We're going to come into a fold here. Now you're more than welcome to stay upright. If you're coming into the fold, the core engagement is essential. So keep pulling the belly button in. We're going to lower that third eye down to a block, down to the mat itself. The arms might lift a little, a lot, or not at all off the bat. You do what works best for you and what's most nurturing to you in this moment. Now see that you're not dumping into your head here. Use that core. Pull the belly button into your spine. We'll take just one more breath in this fold. Beautiful work. Now really engage that core. Press into that foot to rise, rise, rise. the way up. Beautiful. Awesome. Stay in that gate latch shape, but release your arms down and just breathe. Lift your gaze with the eyes closed up to that third eye space, almost like you're crossing your eyes. Beautiful. Now tuck your right knee underneath your body. We'll switch to the opposite side. So now bring in that left leg out. You need to take a look at your space to make sure that nothing's in your way, or you need to adjust. Go ahead. Let's take the hands back to the hips. Tilt the tailbone down. Relax your shoulders. As you inhale, let your left fingertips begin to cascade down the outside of your left leg as you sweep your right arm up and over, finding that side body stretch. Press the right shoulder blade behind you, opening up your chest more towards the ceiling above you. Breathe into this shape, feeling the expansion created through that right side of your body now, all the way from the right hip point up through the lat muscle, the outside of the right rib cage, through the right tricep, and out through the fingertips. Take one more breath. Press into that left foot. Use your core to lift you back up. Release the arms down. Chest expansion, hands behind the back. Weave your fingers together, reach your knuckles down behind you, roll your shoulders up and back, lift your heart, and as you exhale with the strong core muscles you have, slowly lower, connecting that third eye point to the ground. Beautiful, everyone. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, prepare. Breathe out, press into that left foot. Strengthen your core to rise, 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 all the way back up. Release your grip. Tuck your left knee back underneath of your body. Come back to your hero's pose, sitting hips to heels. Press palms together. Let's take those thumbs right to the space between the eyebrows. Breathe here. Revisiting again that intention, your reason for being here, your love, your prayer for today. As you exhale, release the arms down to your sides. Sweep your legs out in front of you and find a comfortable resting space, spot rather, on your mat. You might want to invite in any of your props, or a blanket will be down here on the ground for the rest of the time. Moving into the final of our chakras, Sahasrara, crown chakra. As you get settled here, you're welcome to close your eyes. It doesn't happen all at once. You become. It takes a long time. That's why it doesn't happen often to people who break easily, or have sharp edges, or have to be carefully kept. Generally, by the time you're real, most of your hair has been left off. Your eyes drop out and you get loose in the joints and very shabby. But these things don't matter at all, because once you're real, you can't be ugly, except to people who don't understand. That's a quote from The Velveteen Rabbit. As you rest here in this final Shavasana, settle in. Let go of all the effort. Let go of anything that no longer serves your highest expression of yourself. As you breathe, come back and revisit each of these chakras, beginning with the root, your connection to self, to family, to tribe, survival, your basic needs, represented by a vibrant color red, located at the base of your spine, lowest part of your pelvis. Moving up to the sacral chakra, represented by orange. This is the water element flowing. This is your seat of pleasure, sensuality, of creativity. Then to the powerhouse, your fire, Manipura, represented by the color yellow. Next, your heart space, Anahata, heart chakra, represented by a bright, vibrant green color. Your right to love and be loved. The throat chakra, represented by a turquoise blue. Your right to speak and to hear and to be heard. Third eye, your intuition, your inner knowing. Finally, the crown chakra, your connection to source, to God, to the Great Spirit. As you lay here and rest, just simply let yourself be soaking up all the love, all the positive energy around you, the connection, the support of this community. Gently begin to rock your head from side to side. Take your thumb and run it over the tips of your fingers. A long body stretch, letting your arms go overhead. And as you exhale, roll onto your right or your left side for fetal asana. Resting your head and your biceps. Take a couple of slow, gentle breaths there. And as you feel ready, press up to a comfortable seat. We'll join hands together at heart center. Just take one more nice deep breath in together, exhaling all the air from your lungs. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, send it out. And guide your thumbs rather up to third eye center. We'll bow forward and close our practice together. Namaste. Thank you all so